What's going on YouTube? It's Q Beams. I'm back with another tutorial today. We're gonna be doing a low taper on my boy. We're gonna jump straight into it. I'm starting off by setting my guideline in with my wall detailers. I'm going right underneath it and hitting that line after I set it in. And then I'm gonna go in on my wall seniors all the way open. I'm going up about the nail's length, making sure the hair goes completely through the teeth of the clipper. After that, I'm gonna proceed to close my lever up halfway. I'm going right underneath where I was just fading at. Not fading up as high as I did, but just detailing using the corner of my clippers. My client want to keep his sideburns, so I'm gonna do a little low taper on the sideburns, not cut it too low. Next step, I'm gonna be debulking with my 3 guard. I got it all the way open right now, and I'm not digging in super deep. I'm just letting the guard run through the hair. Don't dig in too deep when you're doing this step, and try to direct the fade towards the temple area. Now I'm going in with my 1 guard all the way open. I'm going about another nail's length again, just flicking out. And you can see that I'm angling my clippers a bit different every time I stroke it. That's because I'm trying to get the hair through the teeth of the clippers every time and every stroke that I go through. After that, I'm closing my clippers up and I'm going right underneath there. Don't push the fade any higher than what you already have set it in. Just try to take out the mini line that you see and use the corners of your clippers. Now I got my 2 guard all the way open. I'm not digging in too deep with this step either. I'm just using the teeth of my clippers and I'm flicking out with the teeth, trying to expand that fade a little bit without pushing it too high. I'm closing it up now, hitting it with the same strokes that I was before, but just not going as high. Real quick, if you're enjoying the video or if you're learning anything, leave a like on my video for me and subscribe to my channel. We on the road to 1K, man. Help me get to this 1K. Help a brother out. Help me help y'all so I can bring y'all some more dope content and I can get y'all with all type of content. Let's get this 1K, man. Now I got my 1.5 guard, and you should be able to see where you need to fade at when you got this 1.5 guard. You're not going too high with this one either, but this is mainly the corners with the 1.5 guard. You just using the corners and you flicking out. I got it opened up, and then I'm gonna close it up and I'm gonna go right below where I was at with it. The final step to finish off this fade is I got my lever all the way open and I'm taking that final line out. I'm using like a scraping method. Basically, I'm like scooping out, but I'm using the very teeth of my clippers, and I'm taking that final line out and I'm detailing a little bit, and it's gonna bring this fade all the way together. I'm gonna be doing the same steps on this side, same steps. I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit so y'all can watch me work through this, and we're gonna get back to y'all at the lineup. All right, before I started this lineup, I wanted to make sure I combed his hair out. He got some colics in the front, and I don't want to just go in cutting and push it all back. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna knock it down with my two guard all the way open. When I brush the colics out, I'm gonna knock some of the hair down in the front with my two guard all the way open to make the lineup last a little bit longer, keep it fresher. And after that, I'm gonna lock it in with some liquid razor hose spray, and I'm gonna begin my lineup with it. Yeah. After I spray them with the liquid razor hose spray, I'm just combing the colics into the pattern that they grow. And I'm gonna use my blow dryer to lock it in and keep it tight. Just as if I was doing a side taper, I'm going in with my wall detailer, setting the guideline in, and I'm hitting at the line right after I set that guideline in. Next, I'm debulking with my 3 guard open. Now we got the lever all the way open. We going up by the nail's length again. Be sure not to go too high on the back taper because it's real easy to push it up too high. Next, I'm gonna take that line out. I'm closing my clippers halfway and I'm going right underneath that line that I put in. Watch how I angle my clippers to the side just to get the hair down to the length that I wanted to. I got my one guard all the way opened up right now. Going up a nail's length again. Angling my clippers to the pattern that the hair grows so I can get it to the desired cut length. After I finish putting that line in, I'm gonna go close it up and I'm gonna go right underneath it. And I'm taking that line out. Don't go up to the line that you just put in, but go right underneath it. I got my 2 guard on next, and now I'm just doing some slight debulking, but more of connecting to the bottom of the fade to the top of it. Now with my 1.5 guard, I'm gonna really connect that top to the bottom of it. I'm not digging it at all, but I'm scooping off of the head into the top of the fro. Just with it open right now, and I'm gonna close it up and I'm gonna go right underneath it with it closed. And I'm not gonna scoop as high. Now I'm using the clipper over comb method because I've seen some of the hairs I feel like the 1.5 guard didn't really get. The clipper on the over comb gets that out the way real easy. I wasn't able to get footage of the back lineup in, but you guys get the drift. You see how this back taper is looking. Let's look how he was looking before he came in here. I had to put the beam on him, man. Just the aftermath coming up right here. Leave a like if you learned something. Subscribe to my channel and help me grow. Road to 1K. It's Q Beans. Peace.